Well, you've got boys, you've got girls, and they've got boys and they've got girls. They're very different. What are some of the things that a little girl needs uniquely from?
She needs to have a great relationship with her daddy. She needs to learn early on that there is a male figure I can trust, who will treat me with respect, who loves me, who understands me, and says so. That's crucial. She needs to also learn that life's bigger than the latest trend, because she will be naturally drawn. It's just built into a woman. Her personal beauty, her personal physical appearance is more important on average to the young woman than it is to the young man. And she needs to know that there will always be individuals more beautiful, in better shape, who get credit for things where you may be just as gifted in other areas, but God didn't make you with that face. So she needs to know that she's been put together by her Heavenly Father, who loved her enough to make her very unique. And we're going to work together to find out what you do well. I think parents need to help a child know how to compensate for what they don't do well or what they can't achieve in. Boys, you're going to ask me about boys.
I am.
When a kid who is a boy is 13, you put him in a barrel and you feed them through a knot hole. And when they turn 16, you plug up the knot hole. That's what Mark Twain said. No, I got to tell you something. We've loved raising both, and I don't know which is more challenging or which is more fun. We've loved them, all four of ours. But I will say this, boys are easier because there seem to be less complications deep within them. There are exceptions. This is not a general, not a hard and fast rule. This is a general observation. Boys have a couple of 3 pair of blue jeans, sneakers, and a T-shirt, and please don't throw this T-shirt away. And you don't have to wash it all the time either. And they're happy. That's fine. No big deal. Life is a little more simple. Boys, however, also need to have a great relationship with their moms for the same reason the girls with their daddies. Boys need to learn how to treat a girl. They don't automatically learn. And they often duplicate what they see their daddy doing.
Sure they do.
And if a dad disrespects his wife, he grows up. That's exactly what's going to happen. I know a young woman very well who married a man who said all the right things and looked all the right ways and came from fairly good stock. And at their honeymoon, she realized he isn't that at all. Something funny happens when marriage occurs. So boys have to be prepared to lead carefully, to lead well, without being a boss, to be a model so that they attract the woman to follow him. I've never found a woman who is mentally healthy who didn't absolutely adore a husband who was spiritually minded, fair-handed, and loving. I don't know I've ever met a woman that said, you know what, I'm just not able to live with this guy. Why? She adores him. He represents in his person the things she admires. Now, he learned to do that growing up.